Sometimes when you ask God for certain things in life, you won't get it like how you planned. You won't get it like how you envision it to be. But you have to be open and prepared for anything that comes with that request. Hey peeps, Double X aka Flex again. Yeah, to all the loyal subscribers, blessings, big up on yourself. All the new viewers, welcome. And if you like the whole content that we're putting out, remember to subscribe and click the notification bell. So today I'm not going to talk about like entertainment. Yeah, this is not an entertainment blog. This is me telling a story about an experience that happened in my life. I woke up this morning and I remembered about it, and I just felt like sharing it because this may inspire or motivate or be a blessing to somebody or a warning to somebody, you know. So I just felt like doing it, and since I have this long drive, might as well, right? All right, so people, years ago, maybe like 10 years ago or so, maybe 11, yeah, but yeah, both them time there. My mother and my sister went to this church, and there was a prophet there. Prophet called them out, single them out, you know, to tell them certain stuff and whatever, a whole lot of stuff. I'm not going to get into everything that was said, but as it pertains to me, one of the things that my mom said, he saw her and he called her up and he said, "Do you have a son?" And she said, "Yes." And he said, "Trouble is coming towards your son. You need to tell your son that some of the people he hangs around, some people that him love dearly, want to get him out, and he needs to be careful." Now at that time, I have my little issues, I have my little feelings about certain little things, but it wasn't that serious until she tell me that, you know. And I start observing things around me. In some sense, I would say I kind of get a little, not going to say a lot, but I kind of get a little paranoid. So I became very reserved, quiet, and just observing. Even though me a Capricorn, so you know, I just weed that still. We're ready. We only open up easily to people that we know and we feel we can trust. So when this was said, it kind of like lift my eyebrows, because I thought that everybody who was around me, them care for me, them love me, especially if me and them have a close relationship. You know, I just figured that because I went through all the scrutiny in the beginning, that once I gave them the go ahead to open up myself to them, that everything was okay. But I guess I was wrong. But anyway, I only mentioned this to maybe like 2 or 3 people, not a lot. But I remember one of them that I cared for a lot, I mentioned it to that person. And normally the person would say stuff like, "Who you think it would be?" or, you know, just have a conversation about it. But the person at the time never really said anything. And I found it funny, but I said maybe because of what was said, allowing me to talk and just release what I was thinking in my head. But anyway, shortly after, that person and I, you know, got on bad terms. And I don't know if it was a coincidence or just giving me a message, because if I never get that message, maybe I would have tried to keep that friendship going a little bit longer. You know what I mean? But anyway, things just take a bad turn and it wasn't working out. And mind you, this is a person where, I feel like would have there by my side forever, if there's such a thing, or until when I was dead. You see me? So never expect all of this, but I prayed to God. I had a long prayer with God. I'm gonna say, God, please, you know what's happening. You know if what the prophet said is true. You know all these things. So I'm putting it to you and I'm saying, anybody that is around me and don't like me, don't want me around, or anybody that I have as a loved one and them a picture for unalive me or something like that, just take them out of my presence from now, because we don't want to find out too late. So when I said that prayer, I'm looking for the answer from God to see like what was happening. But even at that point, I wasn't thinking that that person could have been one of the people that they were talking about. Months pass until everything started come to light. I'ma just see people just a drop from around me. People when I think like was solid, just a drop left, right and center, until the same person that I kind of opened up to ended up to be one of those people. And this is somebody, as I said, I figured like no matter where we go through ups and downs, that we'd find a way, or we'd make things right. The amount of things will happen even after that with me and the person just show me more say, yeah, that person was a part of the cutoff where God have planned for me, because some things were going, would I never expect that. Like if somebody did tell me 10 years before said this would have happened, I would have never believed. You see me? But I don't really have hate for the person, when I tell the truth. I still have love for them, but I just love them from a distance. You see me? I just saw it go. Even the person or the people who betray you is a part of God's plan. Judas did have to betray Jesus for him get on the cross though. I'm not call myself Jesus, but sometimes all of that is a part of the puzzle and a part of the plan, and you have to willing, as me say, to accept it when it comes. Even if it's somebody where you love and care for, you have to just learn to let go, and move on. Sometimes we ask God for certain things, and when He answers, we're not ready to accept the reality of God's answer and your request, because in your head you were thinking other things. But when it comes down to even the fact it's somebody that you care for a lot, sometimes you're not readily open to accept this. So you have to always know that such is life. We all have our idea, our thoughts of how we want things to be, or how things should go, but it comes down to what God have in store for you. I hope this message reaches the ears that it need to reach.